Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's Rui Costa. Hazard.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend?
Bullish header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Van Balten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Serginho. Hazard. Threads one in. Rui Costa. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi. Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Deftly away. Persib Bandung, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, good-looking ball. Ibrahimovic pokes it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold in a... He's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Shot could Totti! Goal, Norway! And there is your opener. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Norway have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Aubameyang looking to receive it in space. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Van der Ven.
Persib Bandung certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Burmo. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. Now Van de Ven. And it's Kovacic. Totti, given the lift of his goal. Van Bouten. Ball played for Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
We are into overtime. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Persib Bandung finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good glide! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a cute ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
In with the challenge. Rui Costa. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Aubameyang. It's a good foot in there. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Kaka. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Persib Bandung faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Drama over the penalty spot.
Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Goal, Norway! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Norway have their lead. Taken back almost at once. And it's Modric. Tries to pass it through. Drives it in. Van Bouten clears it away. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now, and this time, surely! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement. And Bomo, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho making good progress. Now, can they get him away? Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah powering forward here. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Number 21, Eden Hazard. Number 4, Rui Costa. Coming on the field, number 11, Neymar. Number 13, Stefano Fiore.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely shaped ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Fiore. Spread to the right. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's picked it up out wide.
That's good play from him.
He is through here.
Persib Bandung really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries to play it through. Joe! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Salah. Now it's Kaka. Lovely feet. Kovacic. And we're done. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Hazard in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's there to get it away. It's Rui Costa. Raul proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hazard showing great feet there. Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. No way through. Now it's Messi. It's Rui Costa. He's a sharp little ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Kaká is eyeing up his options in the middle. Tries to get it clear. Can he get it through? And this is Hazard. That is a crunching tackle. Persib Bandung with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Out of play for a throw. Flashes it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to return it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hazard. Probing pass. Koundé makes the interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Yamal. Badiashile spots it and intercepts. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hazard, bullish header! It's bounced back off the post. It's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Lionel Messi.
Persib Bandung penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played. Now that's well seen too. That's going wide left. Now it's Messi. Hazard looking to receive it in space. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! And there's a goal. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Persib Bandung are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Raul. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass.
Persib Bandung are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Played into space. And it's Kaka. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard is fouled.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And he's undercooked that. Hazard. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Persib Bandung looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 38. Coming on the field is
They're on the move
20,
again.
Wayne Rooney.
Pass somewhat off target. And they're back on the ball again. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lobbed in behind. Raul. Oh, red. Nice interception. Raul. Koundé. Yamal gets on his bike and on the move. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And the pass is intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gusto promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is a little undercooked. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal, and it's Kaka. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
An uncompromising challenge. Deftly away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is us. And the finish! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Persib Bandung find a position of real strength now.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
He won't be happy with that one. Ambitious ball here.
Rui Costa.
And De Ligt. And it's Kaka. Can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Boys, it's Rooney!
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter.
Palmer! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out. Neymar going forward. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Yamal has got himself a free kick.
Substitution for Persib Bandung. Number 19. Lamine Yamal. Number 4.
Serginho.
Coming on the field.
Neymar. Good read, needed to be.
Mohamed Salah.
Persib Bandung have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Hato gets over and intercepts. Some resolute defending there. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Flings it across. And he's taking no chances there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Modric is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, nicely intercepted. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Kaka. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Persib Bandung are almost home and dry now. Great vision. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Salah threads one in. Kaká has the space to scheme. Header! And he hits the net. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Messi! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Persib Bandung are having a ball here.
Lionel Messi. All added minutes have been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. Persib Bandung have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
Hello, everyone.
A very good evening to you all.
Emergency, please make sure you follow the instructions of our security personnel at all times. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Things already rolling.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the...
He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can. And he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive. And from what I've seen, it is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And he's managed to get rid. Pass is just off target. Koundé clears. That's a throw. Now it's Gavi. That's a decent clearance. Out for a throw. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pedri. Yamal. No goals as yet. Bernal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo. And it's Olmo. Kaka. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bernal. And it's Olmo. That's going wide left. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Oh, that's neat.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pedri gets into a good position. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Clipped into space. Look, shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Tony Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
Dani Olmo with the short one. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Gavi. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Ferran Torres. No, he refuses to take the bait. Serginho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Araujo is fouled. And he is going into that little black book.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Martin. Araujo. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Martin kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gavi. Dani Olmo. This is a promising build-up. That has been slung wide. Messi. Now Kaká. And this is Rui Costa. Hazard. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Persib Bandung do have a chance to counter here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Pedri, oh, it's come loose. Yamal, now it's Kaká. It's Rui Costa. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There will be a throw-in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Martin. And it's made its way to him. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. That's a good foray he's making. He has found the way through. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's there to clear it. It's not an especially good pass, that. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
The attendance for this match is 28,997.
He's in a great position here. And that was asking for too much. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's a good ball out wide. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fernandez, and it's Olmo. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. They've won a corner.
Substitution for Persib Bandung.
Persib Bandung can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
No foul, says the referee. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. No way he was going to let him past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. Pedri has the space to scheme.
Substitution for Persib Bandung.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lamine Yamal. Number 4, Rui Costa. Coming on the field. Number 14, Mohamed Salah. Number 9.
Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Persib Bandung have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Araujo. Balde. Ah, he's given it away. And Araujo. Gavi. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? Balde. Under an awful lot of pressure. Adeyemi.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Kaka. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's onside. Ball comes in. And Messi! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Balde. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's there to retrieve it. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Brilliantly cut out. Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Adeyemi. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So straight into the action. Valencia are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish.
It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spread it left. Hazard.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Now it's Guerra. He's in a great position here. Kaka. That's destined for the flank. And now the breakaway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rioja. And it's Fulquier. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out of play. Incoming delivery. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Duro. Fouquier. Now it's Duro. Now this could be a chance. Javi Guerra unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, this looks sharp. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valencia are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Pete.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kaká tries to pass it through. Lovely feet. Crossing. Getting up there! He scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Spectacular save! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jesus Vasquez clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal gets into a good position. Plays it across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's had it nicked away. And a shot! And a neat finish! And that for him is goal number 10.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's superb. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal thinks one through. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodriguez. Javi Guerra. Oh, good spread. Yamal finding himself in space. Oh, good effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Fulquier. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stood up well to him there. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
How would you review the first half?
Persib Bandung clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Persib Bandung sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Hazard produces a cross, and that should get the job done. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hazard. Oh, great leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries one from range! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Pepelu. Rodriguez. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Pepelu. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Kaká. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Tarega. Pepelu. Jesus Vasquez. Rodriguez. Can he get onto this?
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a goal kick. Fulquier is there, and he can pick it up. Rodriguez. De Ligt powering forward here. And the through ball. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy.
Marcó en el minuto 63.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Valencia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Tarega does really well to win the ball there. Persib Bandung do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He has found a way through. Mohamed Salah demonstrating his defensive quality there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pepelu. Jesus Vasquez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And no, he's seen through all of that. Hazard. And it's Rioja. Looking for options for movement. Sadiq receives it in a wide position. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Space for him to
el
turn and
dorsal
look.
7.
Fouquier just loves to go forward whenever he can. Nicely weighted ball. Adams deals with that comfortably. Now it's Messi. Persib Bandung have now used Kaká. He's through on goal here. Real chance! And that's a good finish. They are playing them off the park.
Marcó en el minuto 79.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Persib Bandung are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Danjuma. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's good vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danjuma. For Rodriguez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's in. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Gol. Marcó en el
It's a
minuto
mass
86.
exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves,
Messi.
and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's forced to go back. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's very neat. And he's been shifted off it. Tarega did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alberto Mari.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Great
descuento.
vision. Oh, played right into his path. And can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Messi.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Now that's well seen too. Danjuma threads one in. Takes a shot!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that...
That's that, the end. Persib Bandung really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And now, lining up for
Persib Bandung have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely spread.
Azar. Messi. That is very well defended.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Persib Bandung really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Kaká! This time, surely! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Persib Bandung gain their reward with an early goal.
Kaká.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
And here's Neymar. And he was quick to react. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, they could be... Chance, surely! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Cross into the box. Deftly away. And here's Modric. Olasagasti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get onto this? He leaps for it! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mondi. And he's being shifted off it. And this is Hazard. He has found the way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Nate. Oh, he's been caught napping. In towards the back. Getting up there! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Persib Bandung with the lead. Mondi. And it's Olasagasti. Modric. Olasagasti. Distributed tidily. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Olasagasti. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Hazard. Hazard scooting forward. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, what has happened here? Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Persib Bandung heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Olasagasti. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's a sharp pass. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 minutes have been indicated.
Mondi. And it's half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Persib Bandung ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Messi. This looks promising. And he's there to belt it away. Yamal's cross. Oh, greatly! Oh, it's come off the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played it again.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He was under real pressure there. Nice physical challenge. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Nicely intercepted. He's in a great position here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution for Persib Bandung, number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Persib Bandung go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Neymar. Spread it left. Iniesta, looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Persib Bandung perhaps contemplating their next change here. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Space for him to turn and look. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Over to the right flank. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found the way through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one. Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Coming on the field is number 14, Mohamed Salah.
Kaká running with the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. De Ligt is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pass somewhat off target. Persib Bandung will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Olasagasti, that's going wide left. Knocks it out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there.
Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Mondi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. Olasagasti. That's at the end. Persib Bandung are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive.
Great chance! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And this is Messi. Threads one in. Koundé
With the slide tackle there.
tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Clipped into space. Can he finish? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's quick to get rid. Valladolid are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's had it nicked away. De Ligt running with the ball. Look at the space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lovely feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Looking to play him in. Messi! And that's a sharp finish. And they get themselves in front.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 35.
Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Now he's off and running. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And Messi! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Kaka. Kaka! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So now the difference is 3. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Persib Bandung are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yamal. Kaká. Has to go back here. Hazard. Chance for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Great defending, strong and determined. Good read, needed to be. He's given the time to pick a pass. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a little off target. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi gets into a good position. And a header! Yes! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Persib Bandung are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's an imaginative pass. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 30 será reemplazado por el dorsal 36.
Persib Bandung do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kaká does well to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous. Distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah. Chance to deliver. And that's the keeper's ball. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Goes looking wide. Can he latch on to this? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, Hazard. El dorsal 22, Kaká. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, Iniesta. El dorsal 4.
It's a good ball out wide. Persib Bandung are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Spread to the right. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar finds himself offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Salah, good driving shot, surely! Well, that pass isn't the best. A probing pass. Tries a shot! And that has faded wide.
Persib Bandung certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Adams. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Persib Bandung clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Salah, he's got away. Now it's Neymar. And it's Rui Costa. And this is Neymar. Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Persib Bandung are having a ball here. Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
4 added minutes on the board. Neymar going forward. And this is Messi. And it's Messi. And Messi! And that is as much as we have time for. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Things already rolling. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Messi. Now he's off and running. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi, he's onside, and a header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, great leap! So it is still 0-0. Shot could be on. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely aimed pass. He's looking wide. Played with finesse. It's a goal kick. Modric. And it's Azar. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is a real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gives it back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking to play him in. Opts to play it back. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hazard wants to run onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. And the pass is intercepted. Koundé picks it up now. Messi, great ball, and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pinches it off him. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Modric, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Shot at goal! It's fallen kindly here. Modric gathers from the goal kick. Messi finds himself offside. Hazard, he's shifting through the gears here. That's a corner kick. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's hoisted clear. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time.
Persib Bandung have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Kaká shoots! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Persib Bandung are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Persib Bandung looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Now this could be a chance. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Forwards and with intent. Yamal. Now he's got space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending, and the counter is on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's picked his way through. Space for him to turn and look. Aims beyond the defence. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
The attendances for this match is 29,714.
Just about up to the hour now. He's found a way through. Driving on and making good progress. Now here's the delivery. Adams deals with that comfortably.
Substitution for Persib Bandung.
Persib Bandung choosing to make the first change, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an untidy challenge, free kick given, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Persib Bandung are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He might be in here! That's a good foot in there. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot, and the shot has another go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field. Number 14, Mohamed Salah.
Iniesta. Oh, he's trying to skip past his good effort from distance.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He has found the way through. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Mohamed Salah! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Modric. That has ended up in no man's land. He's in a great position here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lovely, now then. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he was quick to react. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. It's a searching pass, and he's in on goal. Oh, he's been caught napping. Driven in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. Iniesta crosses. Cleared away. And that is as far as it goes. Persib Bandung can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven.